What is going on, you guys? This is TechHD coming at you with a brand new video, and I'm super excited for this video because I've actually been talking about this for a while now, and I'm finally going to be turning my L-shaped desk into a motorized standing desk. And I teamed up with a new company called Progressive Desk, and they sell the L-shaped frame alone without a tabletop, which is exactly what I was looking for because I like the tabletop that I currently have and I don't want to remove everything from my desk to switch it out. So I thought it would be best to just get the frame alone. And since I teamed up with Progressive Desk, you guys can use the code TechHD10 to get 10% off anything that's on their site, and I'll have everything linked down in the description below so that you guys can take a look at it. But without further ado, let's take a look, unbox, and set up the 90-degree Corner Ryzer frame. So now, taking a look at everything that comes in the box, we got the user guide with the installation guide, then we got 3 motorized legs, 3 side brackets, 3 feet with the caster, 2 straight brackets to secure the tabletops together, the control box, the frames with the rails, the power cord, the cable for the legs to hook up to the control box, the handset to control the height, and finally all the screws and cable clips. Now, setting everything up was overall easy but mainly time consuming. First, you screw in the 3 legs to each frame using the screws provided on the side. After that's set, you install the side brackets to each leg and frame. Then you screw in the feet to each leg and the caster is already on it, so you're all good there. After that, you just slide in the rails into the frames and measure how long you need them to be. Then you would just screw them tight to make sure that everything is secure. You gotta do the same thing on the other side and screw in the frame to the other frame with the provided screws. Once that's all done, you are all set to mount it onto the tabletop. Assembling the frame took a little over 30 minutes, which isn't bad and wasn't hard at all. There is a much more in-depth video on the installation process from Progressive Desk, so I'll leave a link down in the description below so that you guys can go take a look at that. The hard part for me was installing the frame onto my tabletop since I already had everything on it and my surge protectors and cables were already mounted onto the desk, but it was all still possible. I just moved everything out of the way from the frame and made sure that the cables weren't getting squished and were over the frame. I just raised the frame and lifted the desk up slowly to make sure that none of the cables were pulling anything. Once I raised it to a good amount, I screwed the frame onto the desk to make sure that everything was secure. Removed the old legs and did a lot of cable management. And so here is the final result. So everything works perfectly, exactly how I want it to be. And I have been testing the motorized frame from Progressive Desk for weeks now, and I've had no issues. It's able to easily hold all the weight that I have on my desk with no problems, and I have a lot of stuff. To give you guys an idea, I have 2 PCs right now. I have 3 monitors. I have my Xbox Series X, PS5, Nintendo Switch. I also got my modem, router, and network switch. I got my 2 cameras and with a ring light, and I have my G Fuel on a wall, basically my wall of G Fuel on an IKEA shelf unit, and that alone weighs over 73 pounds. And the frame from Progressive Desk handles it like a champ. The build quality of the frame is amazing. It is a steel build and the whole setup is over 97 pounds in the box. It uses a triple motor setup, making it easy to lift and lower the desk, and the frame can hold up to 330 pounds. The rail can be extended from 42.7 inches all the way to 76.6 inches, and the height could go from 41.3 inches all the way to 70.9 inches. And the motors are actually pretty quiet. I own another motorized desk from Autonomous, and they are much louder. So here's a quick side-by-side audio comparison. The remote is very easy to set up and use. You have the up and down buttons along with 4 preset buttons and a memory button. There's also a digital screen to let you know what height it's at. And you can easily save a preset by pressing the M button and then the number, and then it'll save. Now, a couple things that I will mention that I believe is important whenever it comes to having a motorized standing desk is number one, cable management, which I think is the most important. Are you going to have some of your equipment on the floor, or are they going to be on the desk? And how is everything going to be plugged in? Is the surge protector going to be on the floor, or is it going to be mounted onto the desk? For me personally, I wanted everything to be on the desk and I didn't want there to be that many cables showing, so I mounted the surge protectors underneath the desk and have cable rails to organize everything. I also labeled the plugs to make sure I know what is what, as you can see basically right there, and I use a lot of zip ties to organize the cables routing down to the wall outlet. Progressive Desk also sells a cable tray organizer, the cable management snake, and also some cable ties and Velcro, so you could check those out. This made underneath the desk look really clean and organized, and I love how it turned out. The second thing is what is going to rise with the desk. For me, I wanted everything to rise and lower with the desk, so I needed to make sure that everything will do that. So I have my 3 monitors mounted onto the desk along with my streaming cameras and my ring light mounted with the Elgato multi-mount and my microphone. This made everything really easy for when I'm streaming. I could just easily sit down or sit up mid-stream and not have to mess with anything else. So keep that in mind. So I overall love how this all turned out. I really wanted to turn my L-shaped desk into a motorized one because I'm constantly sitting down for many hours editing a video or pictures, typing up a script, and streaming for many hours as well. So I really wanted the ability to do all that standing up whenever I want to, and the Corner Ryzer frame from Progressive Desk made that possible. Progressive Desk has many options on their website as well. You can get a whole set that comes with the tabletop along with the frame, or you could get either piece by itself like what I did, and they offer a single desk, an L-shaped desk, and a V-shaped desk. And like I said before, you guys can use the code TechHD10 to get 10% off anything that's on their site. But there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do have any questions or concerns, please let me know down in the comments below, as well as everything will be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so that you guys can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. As always, TechHD. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!